to my channel. So I'm just going to start with my foundation already on just for time purposes, and using a reference photo that I found from Google, I'm just going to be sculpting out my cheek piece. And it's okay if it's not perfect, because obviously, as you guys can see, I was sitting there like just criticizing my own work. But yeah, I'm just using a creamy black eyeliner by Milani, and I'm just sculpting it out. And I ended up changing it later on in the video, as you'll see, because I didn't like how it was shaped. And now I'm just gonna do the same, or not the same thing, I'm just gonna be sculpting out my temples and my nose as well. And then I'm going to be filling it in with black face paint by Maron, which is my favorite. I'm just gonna be filling in the cheek piece, the temples, and the nose. Now taking my NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Milk, I'm just going to be kind of outlining where I place all the black, and this is just going to be a base for all the vibrant colorful eyeshadows that we're going to be using. And I'm just going to be drawing teeth-like stripes across the mouth. Now taking a synthetic brush, I'm just going to be blending out that white so it's not any like harsh lines. I'm also going to be blending out my teeth like little stripes. That's just going to be a base for, again, our eyeshadows. And I'm just going to be taking the Alexis Stone Instinct palette from Revolution. I'm just going to be using that for mainly my eyeshadows today. I'm going to take that fuchsia pinkish purple shade, and then I'm going to take an orange shade, blend that in, and then do a yellow shade, and then I'm going to transition it into like a bluish green shade. And this is just a lot of laying down, like a lot of blending and a lot of eyeshadows. So this look took me quite forever. So I feel like this isn't my best look just because it had so much going on that I was so over it. Oh, and this is where I decided to change up my cheek piece because I didn't like it. So I just kind of filled that little spot in, as you guys can see, and it was a quick fix. I'm going to do the same thing to underneath it, again using the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil and Milk, blending it out, and then just going to be laying down eyeshadows. You guys don't have to do a specific order on this, like as long as the colors blend into each other, it should be fine. There's no right or wrong to this. And honestly, to me, the messier the better, whatever. Again, I'm just going to do this basically everywhere where I laid the white. Now this is the important part where it brings the look to life. I'm going to be taking NYX's liquid liner in white, and I'm just going to be going on top of like all the colorful eyeshadows that we laid down. I'm just going to kind of just, I don't know, just outline it, I guess. Again, I wasn't too precise with this. As you guys can see, I was just kind of swiping it on. Although I do wish that I was a little bit more precise, because looking back, it does look a little bit messy for me. I don't know, I'm just my biggest critique, I guess, and I give myself shit for it. Like, I'm really hard on myself. Like, I was actually debating if I should even post this video or not. Anyways, back to the tutorial. After I lay down the white, I'm just gonna pack on the same eyeshadows on top of it, and that just kind of makes it look a little bit more neon-like almost. I am going to be filling in my teeth piece, I guess, with the eyeshadows again. Again, no specific orders. I'm just kind of laying it down as I go along. Taking the black face paint again, I'm just gonna kind of work on the mouthpiece. As you can see what I'm doing, I'm just drawing a black line horizontal against my mouth, and then I'm gonna start flicking lines up and down parallel to each other, you know, usually where your teeth would be at. Again, I'm not being too precise with it. I'm just kind of flicking lines up and down where your teeth would typically be at. You don't have to be too precise with this because I'm going to go back and draw some teeth. Anyways, as you guys can see, I'm taking the NYX white liquid eyeliner again. I'm just drawing kind of like teardrop-like shape, I guess, upside down and regular teardrop ones. And again, I'm not being too precise with it. I'm just kind of slabbing it on. And I randomly decided to draw a little white line in the center of my nose. So again, same process. I'm just going to be packing on the eyeshadows on top of the white. Again, it just gives it a really vibrant neon-ish kind of look, and it just brings it back to life. I'm just going to go back in with the black again, not too precisely, just kind of slapping it on there to bring a little bit more definition. And I did make the tip of my nose yellow. Now going back in with my cheek piece, I'm just repainting it black just to make it look a little bit more dark because you don't want it to look too chalky. Now taking the black face paint again, I'm just going to be kind of outlining my jaw and blending it downwards as we go along, and this just kind of helps contours my face. I'm kind of manipulating the shape of my face. This just gives me a sharper jaw and kind of like a pointier chin look, I guess. It's kind of like contouring. But I'm just going to be filling in my eyebrows with a black eyeshadow. This isn't our main focus, so you could just do your regular brow routine, whatever. Doesn't matter as long as you have it on. Now I'm taking the black eyeliner again, and I'm just going to be sketching out my eye socket, I guess. I should have really done this with the white eyeliner, but honestly at this point I was just kind of over it, and this was my first time doing this look, so I was kind of winging it as I was going along. But anyways, you see what I'm doing. I'm just doing the same thing again. I'm just packing on the eyeshadows again, and I'm just going to blend that towards the inner part of my eyebrows, kind of towards my nose bridge a little bit, on top of my eyebrows. Again, there's no specific order to this. You can use whatever colors you want. These are just the colors that I went for. But yeah, I'm just going to be blending them all around. Same process, I'm just going to be outlining it with the white liquid eyeliner again, and then when I'm done with that, I'm just going to be packing the same eyeshadows on top of it again for a more vibrant neon look. And I decided to add some blue on the top of my brow. I didn't put white eyeliner there, but honestly, I was just winging this look, and I was just going with the flow. Now taking a creamy black eyeliner, I'm just going to be using that for the base of my eyeshadows, and before it sets, I'm just going to be blending it with a fluffy blending brush, of course doing the same thing to the other eye. I'm just going to be tightlining my bottom lash line, and I'm just going to be smoking it out with just a small little crease detail blending brush. Now we have a lot going on with the face, so I decided to keep the eye look relatively simple. I'm just going to be smoking it out with a black eyeshadow, nothing extravagant. And now I'm just going to be going into the Kat Von D Alchemist highlighting palette, and I'm just going to be taking Sapphire and highlight my brow bone with it, and just the little bit of nose bridge that we have left exposed. Now taking the pink opal, I'm just going to be taking that on the center of my lid, and then I'm just going to be blending the black all around it because I didn't really like how it looked too much. Again, I was just kind of going with the flow on this look. I'm going to be highlighting the inner corner of my eyes with the same Jumbo Pencil and Milk, and I'm going to be using NYX's glitter adhesive, and I'm just going to be popping on Hard Candy's Silver Dollar glitter, which is one of my absolute favorites because it's so chunky and so pretty. The camera does not do it any justice at all. I'm just going to be lining my eyes. I'm not doing a cat eyeliner or anything like that. I'm just literally lining it for more definition for the eyes. I'm also doing a baby cat eyeliner on the inner corners of my eyes just for more drama. And just use your favorite mascara for your top and bottom eyelashes. Now for eyelashes, I'm just going to be using the same pairs that I used for my Cursed Gypsy look that I just posted recently. If you haven't checked it out already, then you should go do that. I worked really hard on it. Taking that same NYX glitter adhesive, I'm just going to be kind of putting it where I put the black. I'm just using regular black glitter that you can get from any craft store, and I'm just going to be packing it on top of the black. I just thought that it would make this look a little bit more glam, which I loved it, but it was very messy. Again, going with the flow, I'm just putting that black glitter on the center of my lids, and whatever's left on the brush, being very light-handed, I'm just kind of going in between each tooth that we drew earlier for, again, more definition. Now this is where the magic happens and it brings the look to life. These LED lashes are everything. I got it about maybe like 3 years ago, so I don't know the exact link, but I can give you a link to it on Amazon. They're pretty cheap, so yeah. I just put some eyelash glue on it, and you just apply it as if you're applying on eyelashes, but it goes on your lid. Try to go as close as you can to your lash line. Again, this is my first time messing with it, so I wasn't too neat or precise with it, but it is a little annoying to work with. You just kind of have to be patient with it. And you do tuck it behind your ear, and it comes with a hair clip, so you just clip it to the back of your head with your hair, obviously. And I'm just going to do the same thing to the other eye. Again, it's very messy, very annoying. You just kind of have to be patient and play with it. Now for the teeth part, I used, for the front tooth teeth and bottom tooth, I used these opal teardrop-like stones, and it turned out really pretty. And for the rest of the teeth, I just used regular AB teardrop crystals. And again, I got these off of Amazon. They're pretty inexpensive. I'll put a link again down there. And this is where I was testing out my LED lashes. It's so dope. I put some crystals on the bottom of my eyes too, and that's basically the finishing touch. You're basically done here. Just pop in your contacts, and yeah, you got a pretty dope look going on. Again, that one LED lash is crooked, but who cares? This was just for video purposes. I took it off right afterwards. But yeah, if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe. Tell me what I can do to improve more, and let me know what you guys want to see. Thank you, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!